back to a place that I can understand. And I know, Lord, I know it's in my heart, and baby, down in my soul. No, you can't take it no more. I've been running out that door. The way you treated me, honey, too many times before. Done me wrong. You in something you done something you should have done, but maybe I'm bad. I'm going off. I'm going off. Look at that. Oh, somebody came in here and cleaned my fish tank glass. Holy shit. You can see all the algae and everything that's taken over. So, oh, you ever have that moment where you lean forward and your shirt ventilates right into your face and you realize, oh, I need deodorant. Yeah, that's stuff. I just had that moment. Oh God. My textiles have betrayed me. Oh, okay. So, today is an interesting day. Kind of fucked up day. Kind of annoying, kind of stressful. A day that I was hoping to be able to relax and focus on my meetings that start tomorrow. Fucking all week long. Just got shit to do next week. Got shit to do. Don't got time for news like today, on the day that I'm trying to basically get gas in my car, get laundry done, and I was maybe even thinking about going to a barber shop and actually getting like a professional fucking haircut and everything. And then tomorrow I was gonna have to rush to get my license renewed. And today, you know, staying up to date on loans and credit accounts is good and all. But did it have to fucking come out last night? Like is somebody trying to sabotage my shit? We had 184 fucking dollars in the account. Or 186, excuse me, 186. And then took out 184. Ah, So now there's fucking $2 left. You know, a smooth day of, you know, like, I don't know, being able to purchase all the crack cocaine I need or whatever, you know, I don't know. No, it's just, I needed to do some fucking laundry. I wanted to actually wear a nice, you know, oh God. I've been planning this business plan for 9 years now. 9 years, and tomorrow was the day. Tomorrow was the day after 9 years. 9 years. I knew I was going to spend, when I started this, you know, because I see the future whether I want to or not, and I knew I was going to spend the next 10 years getting this shit together. Back in 2011 when I fucking started. Thank you. Appreciate it. This will become a much more entertaining channel. I mean, it will be just fascinating to see what fucking develops once this gets funded. Because you're talking about somebody with more than 30 years of experience in reef tanks, who's been a carpenter, who's been an IT guy, who's been a fucking car salesperson. And I'm gonna open up my own saltwater fish store. And that's not all. I went from basically designing buildings for this facility with the vague concept of sort of having a construction company come and benefit from my research and stuff like that, you know. Okay. But the ROI, the return on investment for a fish store, is not something that you will ever find an investor to take seriously. Well, if I don't, the world will end, so, you know, good on me for managing to find my motivation. But the universe's lessons seem to be taught in microcosms. Only in my case, they seem to be manifested throughout the world. And, when it comes to this, it's more than just sort of a magical microcosm, more than just a metaphorical reality being played through. This plan that I have, I sincerely hope the people at Google don't take me seriously when I say I'm going to put them in their place and I'm going to put Facebook out of business. But I guess if you want to deny it, you can take solace in a technicality. Technically, AOL and MySpace aren't out of business. It took me 7 years from the moment that I realized Facebook needed to be replaced just to come up with a name. Because, I mean, think about it. Think about how critical that is. Why do people use Facebook? Because it's called Facebook. And there's something alluring about those two words that just make it seem non-offensive and acceptable and just, oh yeah, your face is in a book. It's like your yearbook, okay? It's basically your yearbook, only it's everybody's yearbook, so it's Facebook, okay? Yeah, people are just forgetting how to socialize. That's a good point. They're forgetting manners. They're forgetting etiquette. They're forgetting empathy. Because basically, people are being driven to sociopathy by social media. Facebook isn't social media, it's sociopathic media. That was an accidental guitar strum. How about that? And here's an intentional one. But yeah, people started selling information and basically selling their own souls in what amounts to effectively a cross between treason and a Ponzi scheme. Okay? They've betrayed their own country so that they can over-leverage investment. And the only thing padding up their entire enterprise isn't an honest ability to compete with the people that they've long since put out of business. It never has been. It's been all about getting cash infusions from investors who want to capitalize on their bastardly dishonorable services. Okay? Namely, Russians and fucking Saudis, okay? And Chinese and people who like to oppress their own people. It's almost as if Google was willing to show them how much they could oppress us just to get the fucking contract. Oh, would that it were only that sinister. It's actually a lot worse. Their objective, whether individuals there knew it or not, their objective from the beginning, ever since they went public and stopped being a little college student only and educator only thing, ever since then, and maybe even then, before then, during that, but ever since then, their objective has been to destroy the United States of America. The path to consolidation, that peer pressure that led us all into Facebook, was only a small part of a greater plot. You don't just go helping people and taking their side while they're fucking invading Europe. Okay? You don't just turn a blind eye to that. You just say, oh, we'd rather make a little bit more money off of this supposedly poor country named Russia and fuck everybody over, fuck over our own country because we've suddenly made the business decision to do so. No, they've been at it from the beginning. Their model historically led up to that point precisely, purposefully, almost perfectly. Oh, they're hugging. The cats are like in a fight with each other and the plastic bag. Stuck on his leg?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So yes. Today I am basically asking everyone but the last person to donate to help out. Not to single you out, James, but thank you, James, for your contribution, James. That was that's what had me all optimistic. I'm like, yay, okay, we're not broke. James sent us money. And then the fucking bill came out. I will be building the building and all of the stands but I'm going to be using a cross between custom built wooden and fiberglass systems and basically cheap aquariums. I'm going to be using regular old 55 gallons, regular old 29 gallons, 20 longs. And the reason why I'm doing this is because when you go into a fish store and you see the expensive, custom, beautiful setups, they look great. They're very attractive. They make the place look very professional. But they're intimidating as fuck to the novice or low-budget user. Okay? So I'm going to set up an entire store that looks beautiful and professional. And instead of one giant aquarium, I'm going to, like for my coral display, I'm going to have two 55s back to back with two 29s as end caps. So it looks like one big kind of system, but it's not. And I'm going to have in the entry basically set up similar to that right there, a 20 gallon over a 20 gallon. That's how this all got started. That's until my views started tanking and I realized that, or I tried to get my views back up by, you know, making this fucking impressive little corner to point the camera at. All we had was that 20 over 20. And then I started breeding clownfish. And then we ran out of room for the clownfish. And then we got rid of most of the clownfish. And then Mai just started looking big for her tank. And I didn't, you know, I had this stand right here. We had a 29 gallon in the middle of this stand, okay? This is one of my trademark stands, okay? That is a Sean Morris Trident stand, okay? And what that allows you to do is fit 2, 3, or 4 10 gallons at the bottom. You can line them up sideways and fit 4 across there if you want, okay? But cosmetically, you can have a quarantine, a sump, and a display tank all in one beautiful stand. Savvy? And by the way, it's also much more sturdily built than store-bought, especially stands. And as you can see, I've when I engineer something, I find a beautiful way to expose the structure. I don't like to hide structure with veneer. So that's all. There's not a single piece of wood wasted there. That's all structural. And it's just clean and simple, you know? Clean and simple. It's something that you can hang cabinet doors off of if you want to. But for a breeding setup, man, it came really handy. You look back on the old videos and I've got a rotifer culture on the right side. I've got 2 10 gallons on the left side. I've got my incubator on the left side of the 29 gallon on top. I've got another rotifer culture on the other side. And I was doing mixed cultures, rotifers and parvicolanus scopopods. Crackly, crackly. Oh, I've got to get that shit off the back. Oy. If you ever see this little frondy piece of caulerpa? See that big macroalgae? That is beautiful. Okay. Prolifera is the greatest caulerpa there is. Okay. By far, by miles and miles. Okay. It's wonderful. Takes up more calcium than chaeta, but I mean, look at it. It's display caulerpa. This crap, however, is a different species. And it is like a fucking weed. And all it takes is just a little tiny strand, just the smallest little root hair, and then that happens to your fucking power head. At least I have a well-fed flame angel, that's for sure.
Right. Happy little fat flame angel.
She is fat as hell. Almost as fat as Petey. Petey just eats everything.
Including smart fat.
Yeah. So, what shall I play on this little mini Martin acoustic here? Max, what's up, brother? Made of amethyst. All the stars look just like little fish. You should learn when to go. You should learn how to say no. Might last a day. Mine is forever. They want, they never want again. They want, they never want again. Go on, take everything, take everything I want you to. Go on, take everything, take everything I do. And the sky was all violet. One again, but violet, more violet. I'm the one with no soul. One above and one below. Might last a day. Mine is forever. They want, they never want it again. They want, they never want it again. Go on, take everything, take everything I want you to. Go on, take everything, take everything I dare you. From the start, just how this would end when I get what I want. Never want again. Go on, take everything, take everything I want you to. Go on, take everything, take everything I dare you to. Go on, take everything, take everything I want you to. Go on, take everything, take everything, take everything, take everything.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's how that song goes. I think that young lady might have had anger issues at the time. Something kind of tells me. Yeah. Maybe there's a little clue. A little subtle hint. Oh, thank you, Mr. Maximo. From a wonderfully talented musician such as yourself, that is indeed a true compliment. And what's going on, Mr. Conway?
Morning, everyone.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sorry about your headache, brother. Boy, I had a hell of one yesterday. Ooh. Had aspirin and Tylenol and took a fucking nap after eating a bunch of meat. I had a spicy chicken sandwich from McDonald's and some nuggets with honey mustard sauce. Oh man, that's a good cure for a fucking headache right there. In fact, I think I was better off with the honey mustard sauce, baby. I'm like glad they accidentally gave me that instead of just regular honey, because that's got the horseradish in it. That's good for your sinuses. So, since I can't drive down to the first corner and pay for food or money,
Pay for food or
play for food or money. I'm doing my street corner YouTube guitar thing for spare change. Fucking stupid loan. The little what came out Saturday. What the fuck? How are you gonna take out Saturday? What came out was that not like a payday loan, but like a auto title loan that we took out.
build credit.
Well, we've been retaking it out to build credit. Like we've been kind of not paying it off to build credit because we're stupid. But it initially came from having like emergency car repair or something, and then like every time we would get in like another emergency, it's become our emergency fund basically. This line of credit is our emergency fund. And you know, if you're not at a point where you can save up $1,000 for an emergency fund, I guess, you know, having a local credit company that does that for you is a good thing, but not when they take the shit out on a Saturday. Oh. And it's not, you know, their fault. We just forgot. We've had a hectic week with one of the kids' birthdays and all kinds of other shit. Job fair that the real estate company my wife works for was helping to host. So
The job fair. What are you talking about?
yeah, just a lot of chaos and
Yeah.
just other things to think about than the fact that that fucking bill was coming out. Just forgot. That's what sucks about being so broke. You only have the money for one bill in your account.
Right.
It's like, oh shit. Something comes out that you're not expecting. It's like, oh, I was planning on buying laundry detergent and gasoline and things. Oh, I guess I shall not be affording myself such luxury. So anyway, what a big pain in the ass. Like today of all days. I'm not supposed to be stressed today. I'm not supposed to be stressed. I'm supposed to be just like in ladies and gentlemen spinning top hat mode, okay?
Right.
Like, okay, what makes me a shitty salesman should make me really great at tomorrow. If you think about it, okay. Look up advanced sales techniques, okay? Look up advanced sales techniques and understand why I'm bad at sales, or why I was bad at sales. Why I'm just not that great at sales. Okay. Oh, you got your fish tank running? I didn't even see. I didn't see a video or anything of it. Then again, they could just be fucking blocking you from my scroll, and I wouldn't know unless I checked your channel. Shit. Oh, the life of the shadow band. And few people are more fucking shadow band than Maximo. But anyway, so like, to sell a car, you would think you're supposed to go and explain all the features of the car and be like, look at this great car and look at all the everything's about the car. Cool. But that's not how you sell a car. That's how I tried to sell a car, and that's why I failed. The way you're supposed to sell a car is you ask questions and you listen and you figure out what the person likes about their car and you figure out what the person hates about their car, and then you find the solution to their problems. Okay? But see me, I'm a car guy. I wanted to focus on the fucking car, especially when I was at the Honda dealership. I'm like, explaining to these people how part for part this is a better car than any other car you can buy. I explained to them how Honda was the #1 engine manufacturer in the world and has been for 30 years. I explained how Honda alone has consistently held the power for displacement ratio in 4-cylinder engines. They have the world record. Unmatched. Not even anybody comes close. And if you want a combination of gas mileage, durability, and performance, there is nothing better than a Honda. Plain and simple. These days. When it comes to the whole they don't build them like they used to, that problem comes in from cutting corners. Cutting corners that cost people's lives. Bless you. Honda doesn't do that. They never have. You can go back to the 90s and look how safe their vehicles were in crash tests. And when it came to hatchbacks, European, international, and American regulatory bodies did not require rear-end crash tests. Honda did crash tests on their smallest hatchbacks and their SUVs. Meanwhile, if you were in the back of a RAV4 or a Ford Escort or an Escape and something rear-ended you, you became part of the driver's crumple zone. And I personally, I take it as an insult when a car manufacturer assumes that I'm that much more likely to have a head-on collision than getting rear-ended, that they don't even bother testing. You know, Is it just me, or is that kind of insulting? We think you're just gonna crash the fuck into something. There's no chance that somebody's gonna crash into you because you were stupid enough to buy our car. That's what they're saying. Honda, see, they're acknowledging that you have to be smart to buy a Honda. Or it is at least a smart thing to have done for a stupid person, if you manage to get there. And they reward you by not assuming that you will be the one to crash into someone else. They think maybe, just maybe, the other people will be more stupid than the Honda customer. So they should protect the person from the rear and the sides. No, not Chevy. Not Ford. Not Toyota. Toyota, they just think, well, it's probably a teenager on drugs or an old person who can't see. So they're going to be the ones causing the accident. So we'll just protect them from the front. Ford, they do them up front because, people in Ford just like to drag race. And, speeding, front-oriented crash, makes sense, right? But Chevys are just designed to prevent lawsuits. They're just designed to just kill the occupants immediately so that they can't sue Chevy, I mean, if you've ever seen the way a firewall and front pillar collapse happens on a Chevy pickup truck that you think is a large pickup truck that is somehow safe, you understand that nobody could do this on accident. They are intentionally trying to kill their fucking occupants. Chevy saw the way Honda totally failed with the Passport in the 90s by going with the cheap Isuzu plant in whatever, Bangladesh, whatever the fuck it was. And Chevy said, what a horrible thing they've done. We're going to make cars just like that from now on. We're going to go down to the Toyota plant in fucking Mexico. And we're going to call it the Chevy Cruze, so people can't tell it's from Mexico. And so the people in Mexico will still think it's from Mexico. It's Cruise, man. Oh, you mean like Tom Cruise? No. No, Cruise, man. It's what you do when you drive the car. Oh, you're going to give me a ride to Tom Cruise's house?
Can I run the other direction, Skyler?
No, punta. What?
What?
Pinche maete, joto. Oh yes, I could still repeat Spanish fucking curse outs that I don't even know the meanings of anymore. Because I've been cursed out in Spanish more times than I can fucking count. Good way to get jumped in the ghetto is to ask a Hispanic girl for, on a date or something. Don't send that little bitch the "do you like me, yes or no" circle one thing. Oh no, oh no. They will find a way to crucify you on the piece of paper. I don't know even how they did that. I didn't think I would fit, 8 by 11. 5'11". But somehow that's all I remember happening. Oh, you don't think I sent out a few of them notes? Oh, man. I was changing schools sometimes 3 times a year, and I needed a friend, okay? A friend who didn't just, want to hang out with me because they thought I was as racist as they are. Not sure what the hell's going on here.
You can't use an arrow button. Oh no, give me that where we're not. Give me the controller.
You want to watch?
No, I don't want to watch Word Wordle.
Really?
I just.
That's the sound of me. Pathetic sound. Like swastika here on the ceiling. Yeah, we can clearly, and I thought it was a actual important thing as opposed to stupid, racism and stuff like that. Anyway. This is the best song. Tribute. Me and Kyle were walking down this long and winding road with a shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said, "Play the best song or I'll eat your soul." And me and Kyle, we looked at each other and we each said, "Okay." So we played the first thing that came to our head. It just so happened to be the best song in the world. It's the best song in the world. Look in my eyes and it's just too near. What's up, needless to say, the beastie star would crack with his whipper tail, and the beast was done. And he asked us, "Angels?" And we said, "Nay, we are but men. Rock on." No, this is not the greatest song in the world. No, this is just a trip. Peculiar thing about it was that it didn't even sound anything like this song. This is just a tribute. You got to believe me, man. I wish you were there. It's a matter of opinion, but I hope you don't get down. Let's have a little so the bounce to find it down. Get down, got me go down. This motherfucker's about to go down. All right. Just way too much fun. I'm sorry. Still a little bit left to work out there. I didn't even know where to go, and I don't know what the fuck. If I could just pull up a lyrics video and fucking sing along with it, I guess I'd probably have it down by now. Anyways. So none of that came through. That's great. Yeah, it seems like they always fuck up the recording every time I fucking perform a song. Because you know you can't actually allow the algorithm to look like the quality of my fucking broadcast. And it's just some asshole that says fuck a lot. He never actually says anything meaningful and doesn't do anything entertaining. And I certainly never tell any funny jokes. Jeez. I'm sorry. Apparently a little fucking bandwidth. It's just too much to ask, right?
I'm not even on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I turned it off about 20 minutes ago.
I know. We can stream fucking 4 videos at once in this house, but I can't fucking stream a goddamn song. Night, Mr. Conway. Don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, and I would shiver the whole night through. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, and I shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? Where will you go when the cold wind blows? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, and I would shiver the whole night through. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, and I would shiver the whole night through. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, and I would shiver the whole night through. Did that come through? Thank you for the like. Cool. Anybody who doesn't know where the tip jar is located, feel free to look us up on Patreon at patreon.com/easyreefers. We have a fan amount, we have a contributor amount, and then we have an investor amount. This was done in a public way because all of the people who you can see as moderators on this channel are basically already investors. Except for Joey. Joey, I got a higher standard. Joey's got to earn my approval. I'm kidding. And if he did, becoming a fucking certified Honda technician, I think he already got it. Good job, son. And everybody say, praise God or thank the universe or whatever, because Joey's been having a hard time getting the mechanic work sent to him, customers coming up and everything. 53 hours this week. Not bad. Anyways. So I'd like to get, I don't know, maybe a better set of dimensions on this land. Maybe I can look it up and get it more finitely plotted out. And look up some alternate land pieces. Because, Senor Joey, Senor Bellucci, might actually be coming out here. And that would be cool. Because I would very much like to divide this up. Speaking of Joey, is Joey here? Oh, hey Joey. I was just talking about you at random. But basically, you know, the ability to sell somebody a third house shouldn't make it too much harder for me to work in some salary. With the screwball pitch, okay, everything has to liquefy at 3 years. So, you know, I can afford to pay him at least 1 year's salary in order to build the business to where he can self-sustain. So that all depends on whether or not there's enough space for a third house on this land. And it's not like a pass or go thing. It's a matter of whether or not I have to modify the parking lot. We got plenty of parking spaces in other locations. I just, you know, have this one area where it's nice up front, parking access to the reef store and the building office. The building office. Anyways. Crying child doesn't want a nap. Let's see, what can I play that might be good for that? Through the night. Thanks, Dingo. Sit the fuck down, asshole. I tried to get started. Fucking. Through the night. Standing over you. Through the night. Telling you were never nothing less than beautiful. And when you are crying, I'll be right there, baby. Baby, telling you everything's gonna be alright. So don't you worry, I'm your angel standing. Yeah, it's been way too long since I tried to play that. Okay. Just take the one I now. I'm off. I'm off. I'm off. In the wrong key. There it is. You spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for the break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction, a beautiful release. The memories sing through my veins, but let me be empty. Oh, and weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angels. Fly away from here in this cold, dark hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage, if you can get the right chord, by your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angels. May you find some comfort here. So
side of the street light. But everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back. The storm keeps on twisting, keep on building the lies that you make up for all that you lack. Don't make no difference to escape one last time. It's easier to believe. Let me be empty, oh, and weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angels. Fly away from here in this cold, dark hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage by your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angels. May you find some comfort here. In the arms of the angels, fly away from here in this cold, dark hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage by your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angels. May you find some comfort here. Some comfort here. That sucked. I used to have a voice that had breath underneath it. I could support my voice with the breath. And oh yeah, I smoked too much. Anyway. she's walking through the clouds with the circus mind that's running around. Butterflies and zebras, moonbeams, fairy tales. That's all she ever thinks about, riding with the wind. When I'm sad, she comes to me with 1,000 smiles. She gives to me free. Butterflies and zebras, moonbeams, and fairy tales. That's all she ever thinks about, riding with the wind. When I'm sad, she comes to me with 1,000 smiles. She gives to me free. It's alright, she says, it's alright, baby. Take anything you want from me. Anything. Ah, I can't do the bends. Ow, okay. Acoustic. I still haven't found my pack of strings. It's just it's ridiculous. I put them somewhere. That's the most ridiculous part. I put them somewhere. I was like, oh, this is a great place. Maybe they're in that cabinet. Cool. Pink Floyd, there's a good idea. Let's see if I can remember the words. Money, get back. I'm alright, Jack. Keep your hands off of my stack. Money, it's here. today. Money, it's a crime. Share it, square, but don't take a slice of my pie. But if you ask for it right away, I know. I'll have doesn't help to cough while you try to sing. New car caviar full star daydream. Think about me a football team. Yeah, I'm remembering the words. They're just not in order. Now everybody, imagine a saxophone. Money, it's a hit. Wait. Oh God, no. Now we've come to the end, and I can't like remember any of the words to put them together. Ah. Money, it buys stuff. But if you don't have a good job, you don't make enough. Money, it sucks. Could I borrow a few bucks? But if you ask for a rise, it's no surprise that we've been done away. Yeah, okay. That's not how that song goes. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't entirely on accident there, Max. Yeah, money, I need some. I'm broke. Got a meeting tomorrow. I don't even know if I can fucking make it there. Any Pink Floyd requests that I actually know? The Wall, anything on the Wall? Quick, somebody say something before I light this cigarette. Tingenyo! I bet you Lazy, right now, Lazy is asleep with like season 3 of Bleach playing. I got her started binge watching, and she fucking texted me like 30 minutes after the broadcast, and oh my god! Brain damage. Wait, which one is that? Is that on the wall? I know that one. I know it. I'm just like horrible at associating the fucking names of songs when they're not, when they don't sound like the fucking song, Like when they're not words. And I know that's one of them. I know it's not like brain damage in the night. No, it's not that. Yes. Okay, that's what I thought it was. I was just about to play that one too, Max. That's kind of creepy. That's creepy. See, the money thing wasn't creepy, but the fact that that was the one I was just thinking about playing. if you don't know how to play it, I'll try to show you. It's not too hard. Not that I can play it all that fucking well anymore, but it's a D up. Double clef, yeah. I just reflexively go into the fucking G7 back. Oh no, that actually is the chord. I was thinking I was hammering the different one. Yeah, it's been that long since I figured out how to play it that my fingers just do it. I'm like, oh, what are my fingers doing over there? The G7. The lunatic is on the grass. The lunatic is on the grass, remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the loonies, regular G, on the path. Flat number. The lunatics are in the hall. The lunatics are in my home. You raise the blade. You raise and hold their folded faces to the floor. And every day, paperboy brings more. You make the change. You rearrange. You rearrange until I'm safe. You lock the door and throw away. That's the second one. Now I'm fucking. Oh God! Has it been that long since I like listened to my CDs and shit? You know, like, do I have that CD still? I don't even. What is a CD? Do I have a CD player? I look around. I don't even see one. Oh, there's that one. The one I inherited from my mom. Just like need the lyrics right in front of me. The lunatic is in the hall. Is that the first one? Lunatic is in my head. That's the second one. Lunatic is in my hall. You raise the blade. You rearrange me till I'm safe. You raise the hold and fold their papers to the floor, and every day the paperboy brings more. What's the one after that? Damn it. I know the next one is you lock the door and throw the occasions. Somewhere in my head, it's not me. So I remember the rest of it, I just don't remember this one fucking part. Okay. Me trying to remember the fucking words at the fucking second part of the pre-chorus, at the first verse of Dark Side of the Moon's Brain Damage, you know, the Dark Side of the Moon song. Yes. Yes. You're close, and I was just thinking of that one, but that's not it. Can I borrow your phone, dear?
Mm,
Good thing I've been thinking.
what's the song?
Pink Floyd, Brain Damage.
Yeah, if I can catch a fucking signal. I've been on
Facebook was working.
well, it'll pull up like the first couple things, but then if it has to load anything else, it stops.
I'm tired of fucking stumbling on this. Like I played this song over and over and over again while I was homeless. And I guess because I'm not homeless anymore, I don't, need to entertain myself and be my own radio. So it's been 8 years.
No, apparently you can't borrow my phone.
Just turn the Wi-Fi on that quick.
I can turn the Wi-Fi on, but it's gonna fuck up your stream.
Well, not having the lyrics is fucking up my stream, so turning on the Wi-Fi for a second would have been, Cool. All right. Mind if I read a little? So I have to get this out once. Oh shit. I knocked my cherry of my cigarette on my sword. And yeah, that's kind of skittish there. Very skittish, Tunes. Very skittish. The lunatic is on the grass. The lunatic is on the grass. Remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the loonies on the path. The lunatic is in the hall. Ah! The lunatics are in my home. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor. And every day the paper boy brings more. There was no second part of that pre-chorus. And if the dam breaks open many years too soon, and if there is no room upon the hill, whoa, whoa, and if your head explodes with dark forebodings too, the lunatic head. The lunatics are in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm sane. You lock the door and throw away the key. There's someone in my head, but it's not me. And if the cloud bursts, thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear. Whoa, whoa. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. Oh, I don't have anything to say. What's the name of the next one on the album?
Just give it a minute, hold it. Maybe just touch me up.
Why are you moving the first round? Well, whatever. I'll just try to wing it from there. Or maybe I won't. Now they're just fucking with me on purpose. Somebody's trying to make me sell everything I have and drive to fucking California. They forget. I don't need to drive to California. I'm already there. I'm gonna try to play the fucking song again. Know that you touch, know that you see, all that you taste, all you feel, know that you love, know that you hate, all you distrust, all you say, and all that you give, and all that you deal, and all that you buy, beg, borrow, or steal, and all you create, and all you destroy. right. And all that is now, and all that is done, and all that's to come, and everything under the sun is into, and the sun is eclipsed by the moon. Okay, I got it out. Fuck you, YouTube. Now I feel like listening to heavier metal than I can fucking provide. Yeah. Anything you want to hear, babe?
You deleted this off of my frequent Wi-Fi somehow. I gotta wait until I can.
I didn't touch anything like that.
It says like we've been removed from my frequent Wi-Fi connections.
I didn't touch anything like that. Unless tapping something one time can fucking... And I didn't even tap it when it came up.
Oh no, your phone's a piece of shit.
I'm starting to lose my inspiration here, folks. Nope, not a fucking thing coming to mind. sent me some. But I was waiting for the miracle to come. I know you wouldn't like it. No, you wouldn't like it here. There ain't no entertainment, and the judgments are severe. The maestro says it's Mozart, but it sounds like bubblegum. Or someone coughing. When you're waiting for the miracle to come, for the miracle to come. You see, my hands are tied. It must have really hurt you. It must have hurt your pride. I have to stand beneath my wing with your bugle and your drum. When I was waiting for the miracle to come. Yeah. Hmm. Anyways. Oh, yeah, that's a different Quentin Tarantino soundtrack. Oh, let's see if I can remember the words. I haven't quite got enough of them down. The fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Music in the moonlight pierced right through. I saw you on the marble arch. The love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 What's the one I really like? The one that's the reason why they played it.
Did you get a kitchen chair? She cut your hair.
Yes, you did, didn't you? No. It's the one I didn't come here to. You know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about the verse of that song, right?
Yeah. Didn't come here to fool you.
But baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. You know, I used to live one before I knew you. I've seen your flag on the marble arch. The love is not a victory march. Is it home?
No, the next one. Oh man, I gotta get fucking pull up the lyrics. Oh, it's just torture not being able to sing that. I'm gonna learn this better, y'all. I feel bad that I don't fucking know this song yet. Like, I want to cry every time I hear the lyrics. It's fucking so emotional for me, just every word of that song. Limited cranial capacity is annoying. I've been cramming my brain with a lot of stuff, but it hasn't been Leonard Cohen lyrics, you know? I've been learning how to flip real estate. Yeah. How did all that happen? They wound up having Hillary Clinton in character, like on the SNL chick, in Hillary Clinton character, singing the Hallelujah. And I was just learning the damn song on here. A hell of a coincidence lining up like that. Yep, I just don't have them. Yep. Yeah, like I want it so bad. It's just not even fair. I'm going through the verses that I don't want. I can remember those now. That fucking last verse. New. Yeah, I don't think. I just play cheesy stuff. Yeah. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle takes The old familiar scene, try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away. In the end, you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I wear this crown of shit upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts that I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else, and I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away. In the end, you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way. Trying to like remember what songs I used to actually have from that album, from the old Downward Spiral album. Other than Hurtin' Hey Pig. Stay inside my bed. I have lived so many lives all in my head. Don't tell me that you care. There really isn't anything now, is there? I do not want this. 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 You tell me how I feel. You don't know just how I feel. No, that's not working. I don't think that's working at all. It's fun song though. Fan on AC to 72, please. Boy. It is apparently warmed up a little outside. The ruin is a collector, he's an infector, selling his shit to his flies. Maybe there's come a day when those that you keep blind will suddenly realize. Maybe it's a part of me you took to a place I hoped it would never go. Maybe that fucked me up much more than you'll ever know. Then there's the best drum beat you could fucking learn. If you want to call yourself a real drummer, you gotta at least learn this one right here. Step right up. Don't have a low D. All the pigs are all I know. I give you all that you want. Take the skin and peel it back. But doesn't it make you feel better? Shut up inside. Surprise. Lies. Crawl right up on your legs. Break.
God damn it.
Oh well. Not like that song's worth the fuck anyways. Hey, pick. Yeah, you. Hey, pig, 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 pig. All of my fears came true. Black and blue and broken bones. You left me here. I'm all alone. My little piggy needed something new. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care anymore. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care. Stop me now, 'cause I don't care anymore. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care. Hey, fuck it. Hey, pig. Nothing is turning out the way I planned. Hey, pig. There's a lot of things I hope you could help me understand. What am I supposed to do? I lost my shit because of you. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care anymore. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care anymore. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing can stop. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. I used to love just playing that fucking little random drum solo right there. Oh. Yeah. Too bad when Trent was focusing on the hypocrites and saying your God is dead and no one cares. He didn't realize they didn't have the right God. Yeah, well, no one would care if a false God was dead. I guess you should have got off your ass and learned about the real one. you wouldn't be whining so much about every little bitch that broke your heart. Anyways. So who's left? Everybody else seems to have had something better to do. Melissa may fuck up a bunch of songs. Nice. Misha. He's just going around in circles. Yeah, you found a comfortable angle, Dingo? Silly ass old dog. No, I do not. Watch me as I navigate. Ah ha 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 ha. Yeah. It's like some weird Chinese rowboat action on TV, on PBS. Okay. Well, that's good. All them oil derricks and shit around there. That must be really safe rowing water. Let's just use those as obstacles. Huh. Okay. Anyways. I used to know some songs. My callus is starting to fade because I've been fucking playing enough lately. I had gotten some nice little callus going when I was starting to play regularly. But we're not doing too bad at this rate. As far as actually thinking of songs to play, they're bike with no handlebars, no handlebars, no handlebars. I could, that, see? I could ride my bike with no handlebars, no handlebars, no handlebars. Look at me, just gotta say that it's good to be alive, alive. But I'm a famous rapper, even with the best. Fuck. I'm a famous rapper, even when the raps were all crookedy. I could show you how to do-si-do. I could show you how to scratch a record. I could part the remote control, and I could almost put it back together. I could try that. It's so hard to remember chords. This is not like a normal song to play. It's just fucking amazing how hard that is to play and sing at the same time. I can turn out in the cherish them. I can tell you about my leaf air skin. I know I'm loaded words to decolores, and I'm proud to be an American. My friends saw a platypus. Me and my friends wrote a comic book. Guess how long that took? I can't do anything that I want because I can keep rhythm with no metronome. No metronome. No metronome. See that? And I can see your face on the telephone. On the telephone. On the telephone. Look at me. Just called to say that it's good to be alive. Alive. I'm a famous rapper even when the crap is all crookedy. I can make money up and up at their store. I can make a living off a magazine. I can design an engine 64 miles to the gallon of gasoline. I can make new antibiotics. I can make computers survive aquatic conditions. I know how to run a business. Me and my friends are. I was so close. It's so far away. So very far away. And it's gone. Whatever. Look at me. Just gonna say that it's good to be alive. But I'm a famous rapper even when the past are all crookedy. I can make money up and up the first store. I can make a living off a magazine. I can design an engine 64 miles to the gallon of gasoline. I can design antibiotics. I can make computers survive aquatic conditions. I know how to run a business. Wait, no. Is it I understand? What the fuck does he say right there? I don't even know. Like I know, but I don't know. Makers, shakers, and producers, me and my springs of the sand of the future. I know how to run the business. I got it all under my command. I got it all under my command because I can lead a. No, I really can't. I can lead a nation with the microphone. With the microphone. With the microphone. And I can split the atom of a molecule. Of a molecule. Of a molecule. Look at me, driving and I won't stop. And it feels so good to be alive and on top. My reach is global, my tower secure, my cause is noble, my power is pure. I can hand out 1 million vaccinations, have them all healed from the lacerations, have them all assassination, have them all from assassination. I can make anybody go to prison just because I don't like them. I can do anything with no permission. I have it all under my command, cause I can ride a missile by a satellite, by a satellite, by a satellite. I can hit a target through a telescope.
Everything okay, baby? Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a broadcast, because apparently I'm not doing anything right.
It's not you.
Can't even play my fucking songs right. Not that that's one of my songs yet. I'm still learning that one. It's a work in progress. Because, you know, white boy. So anyway, thanks for hanging out, Max, Mr. Conway, Joey, whoever else joined. And, be on later to actually talk about news and stuff. Any new viewers, please go to patreon.com/easyreefers and see what you're supporting when you support this channel, because we're doing lots of good things other than, you know, playing music for your entertainment. Although, you know, I try.